going to go into town, but this is the current state of affairs. So it's not looking good. And there's meant to be up to 40 or 50 mile an hour gusts of wind today, so I'm just going to take the parasol down. Done. Yeah, so I was going to go to town. I'll show you why I was going to go to town. So we purchased something very exciting the other day. Gosh, it's so dark in here. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And it is this little beaut. So we got that last weekend. We'd been out with a friend for lunch, and we came home and it was waiting for us, and we were so excited. And we spent the afternoon, we'd had a bit of wine and we had a bit more wine when we got home, but we spent the afternoon just listening to our very sparse record collection, which I'll show you in a minute. But it was such a joy to like stick on an album and listen to it as it's meant to be listened, like all the way through. A side, B side, there's a very definite distinction between the two on most of the albums, and it was just really nice like to hear that crackly old sound of the music. I said to Steve, why haven't we got one of these before, because we're both into our music, and I think it was just like the revelation of sort of digital music coming out, and that you could stream anything you wanted. I think with streaming, I love it, and I love the convenience of it, and I love having all of this music at my fingertips. But I don't know about you, but our playlists tend to play the same old songs, because you like a song and then it'll bring it up in a playlist and it makes playlists for you. It's very clever. But just listening to like the songs in between the popular songs really like made me hear the music again. So I'm overjoyed with it. Absolutely. I keep going on about it to Steve, but our record collection is very sparse. This is the extent of it. So not many. So today's mission, although the rain's settled down, maybe it's settled down just in time for me to sneak out, because I am going to go record hunting in the charity shops today, and I think I'm just going to go and have a bit of a hunt. Yeah, the weather has just calmed down. I know we're due like thunderstorms and 40 mile an hour winds later, so do I head out now and then get back and it'll be all cosy and I can like get under the blanket? Yes. Wish me luck. Hello, I'm back. Had a quick change because it got a bit cold and the sun's come out now. So good. The record pickings, by the way, were slim pickings. I did get 3 records, none of which I really wanted, but one of them's a T-Rex, so I'm quite pleased with that one. So I've decided that I'm going to make this slow cooker, because we are now officially in autumn, even though it's now a summer's day outside. I'm going to make this slow cooker pasta by a woman who is called Half Baked Harvest, and all of her recipes that I've ever had are like so indulgent and all about the comfort. So I'm going to make that. It takes apparently 6 hours to make, because you like make a ragu first in the slow cooker and then cook it all down, add the pasta later, and it's got whipped ricotta on it, and it just sounds amazing. Anyway, I've decided that we'll have a movie night tonight, because it is still meant to rain a bit later. I thought it'd be really nice and cosy, so I need to pick a film. I'll show you what I got. I've got some flatbread for the pasta, because it may not be indulgent enough. We might need some flatbread as well. I've got to eat some rolls for his lunch. A couple of cards, because I've got a couple of birthdays coming up, and this to me means movie night. Old-fashioned glass bottle Coke. Oh, do you know they're as expensive as beer? But that says movie night to me. And Maltesers. Would have liked to have them in the cardboard box, but they didn't have any, so we'll have to make do with these. We're not bothered about popcorn tonight, because I think we're going to have eaten enough after dinner. So this is our movie night. I've just got to choose a film now. And if the weather stays all right, I might go out on a little walk in the woods, take you with me. So I have chosen a film after not much looking, actually, for once. Normally you start to look and then you're there for the length of an actual film trying to decide. So the film, oh hang on, my poor old plants. I do try keep them fresh and healthy, but this one's called Bob, after Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons, because of his leaves. They resemble Sideshow Bob's hair. We're a simple folk in this household. So anyway, give him a little spray. Bit more water in the top. Oh, a bit more water on the carpet. So yes, I've chosen a film, and I've had it approved by the film committee made up of Steve. When I said about having movie night tonight, what he actually said to me was, which weirdo film have you picked this time? Because I do like, I'd say quirky rather than weird. Well, they are weird. I don't know who I'm kidding. Weird as anything. I've forgotten what it's called. Let me look. Honestly, that's menopause brain for you. Literally just chosen it. And I was going to say the Ballad of Harris Island, but it's the Ballad of Wallace Island. Yeah, looks pretty good. Bit of a, maybe a feel-good film. I don't know. So yes, that is what we're going to watch tonight. So that's good. I thought that was going to take me ages, because I haven't seen anything good come up that I haven't already seen at the cinema lately. So that's really good. And we go on holiday in a couple of days. And we're going to Paxos, which is a little island off Corfu. So I haven't got into full autumn mode yet. I know everybody else has, and normally I would be totally in that tribe, but I kind of can't. There's a mental block there until I've been on my summer holiday, because we wait until the kids are back at school and I can with work and stuff like that. So until our summer holiday has happened, I cannot get properly autumnal. And the weather, although this morning it was like proper, it felt like it was turning, it is now bright sunshine. I mean, look at that, bright sunshine streaming through. But one of the advantages I've of getting into the autumn season, there's loads of them because I love it, is all the good telly comes on. Good, in my opinion. So you get like Strictly, you get all of the like horror-y type series coming on. You get Only Murders in the Building, that's begun again. We're going to save them up and watch them all in one go. The person that did American Horror Story, he's doing a series on Ed Gein, which is the person that inspired Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He basically made things out of people's skin, like lamps and stuff. I mean, I'd rather get mine from Wayfair or Dunelm, but to each their own. Anyway, there's lots of like things like that. There's a Netflix series with Toni Collette called Wayward that's coming at the end of this month. I'm really excited about that. She's never in anything really bad. So you just get loads of good telly, and you need it, because here in like midwinter it gets dark by 4, sometimes just before, and you just never feel like you see any light, and we spend our lives on this sofa. That's what it feels like anyway, you know. And we've got it good. We've got like a wood burner. It's really cozy, it's lovely, but you need stuff to get you through the dark winter months, and it's all starting when we come back off holiday. But anyway, better get this dinner on if it's going to take 6 hours. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. I've put the slow cooker on. It didn't seem like a lot of ingredients in there, but I'm guessing it'll just bubble down and let you add to it as the day goes on. So I've put it on low. I don't think it will take 3 to 4 hours, not for that amount, but we'll see. we'll see. Hopefully, because of the real slow cooking element, it'll just have a real depth of flavour, which her recipes normally do. So I'll just leave that now till we add the sausage. It said Italian chicken sausage, but we've got veggie sausages. Okay, it's turning out to be a really nice day. As you can see, there's the temple, but as you can also see behind me, the cows are on the move. I should say on the move. So no, I shouldn't. So I'm heading off because I think they might have blocked the path to the woods. So that's the end of that excursion, but it's so beautiful. You can see anyway. Just keeping an eye on those. They're moving this way. And I've done my good deed for the day. I just came across two weary travellers. I think the lady couldn't walk very well and they were kind of stranded because this part of the park can get quite hilly and it's quite uneven. Anyway, they were stuck. They couldn't go back the way they came because it was too far. So I helped them go to the Dales, which is behind me. Don't know whether you can see, which is the hotel that we sometimes go for a pint in, and got them safely ensconced down there so they can have a drink and figure out a way to get back to their car, which is only just up there, but like I say, it's quite hilly around here. Just going to turn you around because the view is glad I wore my wellies as well because there's so many cow pats, and I'll probably stand in several on my way back accidentally. So that's the end of this walk. Homeward bound for me. Oh, there's another cow. They are making their way up. See it over there. So yeah, I'm gonna get going while the going's good and I'm not likely to be trampled. Oh, that one is gorgeous though. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready for the next stage. Apparently, I've got to remove the parmesan rind. This is the second pasta sauce recipe where it's used the parmesan rind, and it makes such a difference. Anyway, I've got to remove that. Wazz it up with this. Add the veggie sausages crumbled up. Crank it up to high, add a cup of basil and leave it for another hour or two. Oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells incredible. I'm awake. I think I only dropped off for a few minutes, but it's so cosy. It's raining again, and I'm going to get on with dinner because finishing touches, because Steve will be home hopefully very soon. So I've prepared what I've got to do. I've got to boil some pasta, brown some butter and add rosemary and garlic to it. Pour the pasta, parmesan and the butter into the ragu with some basil. Did I say that? Can't remember. And then I've whipped the ricotta, which I'll show you in here. Whipped that. So I just have to bake the flatbread, and that should be a massively indulgent pasta, hopefully. Here it is, the finished product. Is that right? That dinner was, thank you. So we've finished dinner in our PJs, about to watch our film, and that's it. We're going to wrap up. Next week is going to be a bit of a different vlog because we are, as I may have mentioned, on holiday. So you're going to be getting a Paxos vlog. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as we do. probably won't enjoy it as much as we do. But and then the normal vlogs will resume after that. Thank you for watching as usual. Much appreciated. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And I'll see you next week from Pack Sauce. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.